So we've already talked about the fact that there were ideas in place to use the Red Hulk in Thunderbolts. Well, now we got more details exactly on how they were going to use him, and ultimately why they were told, no, you can't use him. And I think that second part is really going to make sense once you really think about it. So yeah, back when Thunderbolts entered production, and this is the early stages of production when they were still hashing out the script and everything, we recently learned that the people working on Thunderbolts, specifically the writers, went to Marvel Studios and were asking about using other characters. One character they wanted, specifically because he's been featured in Thunderbolts predominantly, is Thunderbolt Ross, aka the Red Hulk. And Eric Pearson revealed that he had multiple conversations with Marvel, and at every single part of the conversation when he would bring up Red Hulk, he was just told no. And he said that there was at one point a full version of the script where at the end the Red Hulk was the villain. But he says that they kept saying no, and at that time he says that he was really annoyed with this. And the reason they gave him is that it didn't fit their plans and ideas that they had in motion. Now, if we go back to when they started working on this, and he revealed it was 2021 going into 2022, this tracks when Captain America Brave New World was being written and put together by other people. So he didn't know that Marvel Studios was going to be dealing in another project with Red Hulk. So this all kind of lines itself up and you understand why. And he says despite being annoyed, he went back and tried to crack the story, and that's when he landed on Sentry instead of Red Hulk. And then he went back to Marvel and pitched Sentry, and they were like, actually, this is exactly what we want. This is perfect. You found a way, you cracked Sentry, he fits the story, and we can work with this because we got Red Hulk elsewhere. And that's when he was like, oh, now that makes sense. So, in essence, Thunderbolts struck gold by not being allowed to use the Red Hulk. Now, trust me, I want the Red Hulk on the Thunderbolts, eventually, if they ever follow through with it or do what the comics did, but the way that Thunderbolts shapes up and the way that Captain America works, I think both films got the perfect choice of villain for their villain. Captain America, a little bit more shady because you can tell that they pulled back on the leader a lot, but at the same time, it benefited Thunderbolts and it's a better film. So, at the end of the day, it seems like everybody got what they wanted in their film. One result, not as good. The other one, way better. You can probably figure out which one is which. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.